वो फोन कट दो यार. भाई थिंक लेट्स जस्ट से लाइव हो चुका हूँ कि नहीं हो चुका. I hope everyone can hear me and everyone can see me. Let's see how the things will be. Okay. Okay. So we can see people are joining. So let's wait for another 3 4 minutes and yeah. So we're live on all the platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So let's see how many questions will be there and respond accordingly. So this live basically we don't go with any specific live. You can ask me any questions relevant to any visa or any inquiry. So and that's pretty much here. I'll try to keep it short and let's see if we're getting more questions or not. Yeah, just guys can please confirm if you can see me and if you can hear me. So it would be good for me. Okay, guys, stay with me. Let me just see. I think seems like let's just stay with me. आप लोगों के कमेंट्स ही नहीं आ रहे. सॉरी. Okay, let's see. Someone asked me the questions. Okay, I'll try to answer as many questions as we can. TikTok team, can you please confirm TikTok guys if you can see me and if you can hear me before I start? TikTok people. TikTok team, you have to tell me if you can see me and if you can hear me. That would be good. Guys on the TikTok, seems like sorry, just give me 1 second. This is the first time I'm going this TikTok. Sorry guys, stay with me another for 1 or 2 minutes. I'm just trying to fix up my things with the social media. I'm supposed to have the comments here. I can see the comments are coming, but not showing me here. Guys, stay with me. Could you please, anyone comment on the TikTok? I just want to see if it's showing because it's showing people are joining, but does not show me the comments on the TikTok, guys. Okay, I'll try to answer. Let's see the one who are sending us the questions. Let's see. Firstly, thank you so much for coming, guys. And yeah, that's what I'll say. Okay, if you want me to speak in Hindi or Punjabi, you after. Okay, seems like there is an issue with my TikTok thing. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. There seems to be some issues with the TikTok, I think. Guys, I need to rejoin on the TikTok. There seems to be some issues on the TikTok. Uh, okay, I think it's seems to be good. Let's start one by one first. Okay. Harshityan 2006 has Australia work visa available, sir? Depends upon, we don't provide the visa, we assist with the visa. So, what do you mean? Harshit, you need to be very clear on that part. Raghav, I'm doing carpentry job already. My company is in regional Windsor. Is I try to move there? It depends upon which where you want to sorry which visa you want to target, Raghav. Employer sponsorship or the general skill migration. Okay, can you please clear South Australia ECT regarding? Sorry, what do you want me to clear, Richa Mittal, on the ECT? Guys, please try to be specific on the question so I can try to answer because many questions are coming up. Mrs. Bra, is there any chance of invitation of 70 points for 190 community worker, welfare worker? Depends upon the state. Amrit Pal 470, sir, motor mechanic 90% including state Victoria. Any chances? For the Victoria, I will focus on your salary as well as on the English. I don't care about the points. Lakhvinder, no, Kharvinder, Paji ART 5 fill ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ ਮਾਰਚ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਨੀ ਆਈਡੀਆ 5 ਭਾਜੀ ਜੇ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟ ਵੀਜ਼ਾ ਦੀ ਸੀ ਅਰਾਊਂਡ 17 ਮੰਥਸ ਲੱਗ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਪਰ ਅੱਜ ਇੱਕ ਬਿੱਲ ਪਾਸ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿ ART there will be no oral hearings, so wait for that thing to be happen. Hi sir, GDX 532, any chance for invite IT offshore with this 80 points for the software? Yes, there would be chance, but you need to connect or you need to target the right state. Amrit Pal 40491 Victoria motor mechanic, as I mentioned guys, for the Victoria, for the any occupation, I will focus on your salary and focus on your English because that's how the Victoria works. Now Deepak Danyan, visa lost 28th of Jan 2025. PT wife's country applicant. Do we need to update a PT score for country full outcome? Sorry, visa lost. So I'm not sure what was the score you mentioned when you applied for the visa. Visa date. Okay, why PT country? Do we need to update the new score for country? It's up to you. It does not matter as long as they meet the requirements and it's valid. It's okay. Someone asked, what is the English test score for sponsorship visa? Sorry, which visa? The training visa 482, 494 or 186? Jaypati, can I do JRP on 407 visa? Practically, yes, I would say. Rahul Ramaswamy Swami, our state is waiting for the next. Our state is waiting for the next 189 invitation to complete before taking civil engineer, since it's very silent from all the regions for the invite civil. See, Raghav, that's a good question. Most probably the invitation round will happen this, this month for the 189. Now the states thing, it's hard. It's hard to say why they're not inviting. It depends on which state are you in. If you're in Western Australia, they're in the priority. If you're in Queensland, they have a different stream. That's called a trade stream. Trade stream are pretty much the construction stream where it falls, right? It also need to be see that which state you are eligible and which state are you targeted and which state is giving the priority. So you can't just say all states are silent. Some states are the different priority things. For example, nurses, teachers, health sector like Tasmania. Queensland and Western Australia are on the construction part. So again, that's how it works. Agriculture technician, New South Wales, Karan Gilani. So Karan, I need to know your profiles, your points and all these things and which subclass you're targeting. Indian VK Patel, hi sir, any chance 491 motor mechanic in Brisbane? 491, you need to check the list. The chances could be there if you focus on the points are not the thing for them. I would say your job, your salary. I made a proper video actually on this part when New Queensland released their the priority attributes or the new rules. You can check that video. You can work on those modules or the priority attributes. Salary is one of them in the English as well. Sakshi, is the graduate diploma in ACT still good choice for PR if done on a TR? See, Sakshi, it could be good for you, it could not be good for you. The reason why I'm saying this thing, it depends on which state you are living and which state you will move and when you will complete that course. Again, if you want to the simple answer, I would say is focus on two things: your experience and your English. Richa Mittal asking what the registered as a ECT in South Australia. So what's the question? I think they ask for the registration. They ask for 3 years minimum bachelor's from birth to 5 years old. So yeah, if that's what your question. Anthony Holitrial, any chance for chef for which subclass? Employer sponsorship or your own? Moin Rana, I have applied for direct nomination in Northern Territory as a hairdresser with a 70 points from the offshore. And second, what are the chances I receive an invitation? Northern Territory, you need to see if it's open or not. I'm pretty sure they closed. They are only accepting very few applications. You need to see if you meet that criteria. Pretty sure you won't because I think that's only for the graduates. Odisha community service 70 points one state. Any chances? If you see the last invitation, I don't think so. They have invited anyone. Okay, let me answer on the TikTok now, guys. There are many questions on the TikTok, so please stay with me. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. I need to look after my TikTok team as well. Okay. I'm not sure if there is an issue with that TikTok or what's going on, honestly speaking. I'll try to answer. Okay, Slap Hunter, why don't you answer your phone and try to talk to your staff? They said need to another point. Slap, sorry to hear this thing first. If you are current client, then it should not be an issue. Give me 1 second. Let me just restart the TikTok. Sorry guys, I need to restart my TikTok. There seems to be very issue. I'm not sure what's going on. Guys, stay with me. I'm live on all the social media, so I need to look after everyone. Restarted by TikTok again. J Prajapati, can I do JRP 407? Practically, yes. Now Kosar, I applied 491, 189, 190 as a registered nurse with 70 points for all the states. Is there any chance you can't apply for all the states? That's wrong. Now you make sure you take a help from someone because if you apply all the states, you might not get it from anywhere. I think only 1 or 2 states will accept if you apply to all, and you need to make sure you will meet the criteria or not. So you're doing, I think there's something is missing, not something that a big thing is there. Raghav 29, I'm targeting 491. My company is in a Windsor. Is it targeting? Yeah, that's if you're targeting 491. If your company is in Windsor, you can move, but you need to focus on the pathway one. If that's what your question is, subject to your salary as well, which will on the pathway one mostly will open next year, unless they do something magic. Okay. MOPI fees, I agree. Okay. Deepak Dhinyan, can department ask country applicant after July this year if outcome after July? Of course, they can ask what they will want. But my question is why they will ask if it's valid. I'm on the 90 or 0 group considered offshore any chance for premium. So I think agent has nothing to do with this thing as long as you applied correctly. Rahul should be fine. Modify. What is your name? Okay, good question. My name is Amit Kansal. Maverick Soil, secondary teacher, a school teacher with the 50 plus 15 points for the which state is good. Also, the prospective applicant is getting offers for the 4 response. What I given the age is 44. The applicant is concerned if the same employer can then go with the 494. Regarding the secondary state is good. I need to know how you get the points and how much experience do you have and all this stuff. But out of 4, to go with the 494. Rahul, I think I already answered your question, man. Okay. सैंड हेलो सर 4 लगवा सकते हो क्या? हाँ लगवा सकते हैं भाई, बिल्कुल वही उसी के लिए तो बैठे हैं, आपने उसे एम्प्लॉय ढूंढना है, बाकी रिक्वायरमेंट मीट करनी है, बाकी हम कर देंगे. अभी मैं टिकटॉक नाउ आई विल रिस्पोंड ऑन द टिकटॉक गाइस. 007, any chance for chef on 185 points G long? Points do not matter for the Victoria. Focus on your English, focus on your salary. If you're single, that's good. If you're married, then ask your partner to be skilled as well. Shiva, is the RT bill passed today in Parliament, meaning no ART hearing? That's a good thing. That's a breaking news, Shiva. And I made a video which will be uploaded soon. I think you can check my TikTok. If you want me to make a clear video, just DM us. We will make. Don't worry. Tosrif Al Rahman, sir, 190 visa cook Western India applied 11. Can we expect the grant? See, the processing time I can't comment. Toshif, you can check on the department's website. Purple Hearts 013, 189 registered nurse secretary, 5 points. Good luck with that. Hopefully, this will happen this month. It depends on how big is the invitation. I would wish you the good luck. Ha, 1, 2, 3, hi. Brar, I'm just many working in normal finishing experience. June, will I be eligible? You need to check the eligibility criteria. Brar, depends on which team are you eligible. Are you graduate? Are you long-term resident there? Are you small business pathway? Or are you skilled employment, right? Shiva, just please, thanks. Shiva, that's okay. So you guys, if you want me to make a video on proper on that thing, the bill thing, then you can comment down below that video that I made today, so I can make another video because I need time for that. Raman Gill, painter future. Raman, good question for the painter. There's a lot of competition. What to do, painter, carpenter, bricklaying, cabinet making. For the question of painter future, if you ask for the employer sponsorship, good. If you ask for general skill migration, still good. So what's going to happen in the future? No one knows. But as compared to carpenter or painter, I will choose carpenter. If you want to ask me this question. Love 89, 189, civil drafts person 75 points. I think points are less love, but I wish you the good luck for the invitation now. Harjinder Singh for 191 बारे दसो. हाँ जी हरजिंदर प्लीज दसो मैंने क्वेश्चन पूछो मैं सुनो आंसर दूंगा. Barar MK skilled employment. Sorry, what's the question, Barar? Janish, which state is good for the ECT nowadays? Each state is good for each individual profile. I need to know your profile. Avish 3005 S56 for medical subsequent entry for how many days the case officer can reopen the case? That's hard to answer for me, honestly speaking. Navkor, sir, I applied for 189. This is Instagram. Hi, I'm replying on Instagram. Navkor, sir, I applied for 170 points as registered nurse neck from the offshore. The only thing I can say, wish you the good luck. If you can improve the points, just improve ASAP because the invitation round might happen this month. Gaurav Kumar, I applied for 1 Indian multimedia specialist. Okay, good luck with that, Gaurav. Okay. Deepak, then already asked. Hitesh Lanki, Fitter General, any option available points? Sorry, Hitesh, you already mentioned that you already applied the phone in one. You're asking about the phone in one. Sorry, if you can please be specific on that thing, I would really appreciate. Deepak, that's a good question, but you should have asked this question before you apply the visa, not now. But I wish you the good luck. Should be fine. Don't worry. Guys, give me 1 second. Let me just check. I'm just waiting for people to respond on the. So what's the question, Hitesh, on this one? If you can please be specific on this part. South Australia is eligible in South Australia. 491, I would say, if focus on English, points and experience. That's how the South Australia works. I hope I answered your question. Now let's go back to the TikTok. Jab exceed 85 points for the ECT 189, chances lowest 31st of October 2025. Wait for this month's invitation. You have 85 points for the ECT. Competition is very, very high. I will still try to improve my points, but I wish you the good luck. Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I think too many things. Chill Pixel. South Australia or skill assessment 189? Skill assessment 189 registered nurse neck 80 points. What is the possibility? Possibility could be there. Depends on how big is the invitation round. Okay. Janice 80 points for the ECT where I should move which state. As I mentioned to Janice, it depends on your profile, not just the points, because some states, most of states don't care about the points. Sharma, what is the actual processing time for the 309 visa India? I think I'm not sure if you Google it, you will find I think around 1.5 years or something. Pretty much you need to check it on. Let's see if I can find. If you Google it, the processing time for the 309 for Australia, you will find the answer, I hope. Shavnil Pile, hi, I'm in North Queensland in 403 expires after a few months. Is there any other visa I can apply? Yes, you can apply the student visa, or you can apply the employer sponsor, or you can apply the partner visa, you can apply the remaining relative visa, or you can apply the career visa. You have a lot of options, but you need to choose which one to go, so you can contact us. Shavnil Pile. Taljinder Chima, when Western Australia, according to you, conduct this last one for this year? This is something no one can answer because depends on how early the seats will be filled up. Yes, Shiva, most probably the chances are there for because they mentioned quarterly. So last one happened in November, so chances are there. If they don't, then it don't trust on them. What thing I want a 485 visa as a dependent and I'm divorced you might get a S57 notice. What if you get it, just contact us, don't worry. Jazz match 186 Queensland region under chef last year of October. So should be fine. I think 186 processing time for the regional is pretty much faster as compared to city, but still takes time. Most civil engineer, I think pretty sure around 1 year should be, but usually it's 7 to 18 months. Mojo was civil engineering Western Australia points. Okay. 70 points. Living in what which stream, Mojo? Which stream are you eligible? That's my question is. Okay, now let's answer to that. Instagram, guys. Okay. Sakshi, sir, I have a BEd from India, done Masters in IT in Australia. I will complete a graduate diploma in ACT in November. Can I get a PR on BEd basis on what I consider the second option? You can get a PR based on the BEd, but you need 778. If you can't get that one, you can need to apply for the exemption, which is based on your experience. For more information, you can contact us. Gaurav Kumar, age-related points will automatically operate or need to withdraw or reapply for 190. Pretty sure you will get automatic. The points change thing happens. You get the email. Hartech 7670 average grant time for the SID from the offshore. SID, the process, see, I'm not sure the average. Onshore, we are waiting from 7 months. So you can consider. Moin Rana, sir, I applied 2nd January for Northern Territory track nomination from offshore hairdresser before a portal close. What are my... So you apply the nomination means you go the invitation or what? Sorry, I did not understand. Okay. Saurav Srestha, sir, I applied for New South Wales Pathway. I would like to ask, is the retention payment can be included in the meet in New South Wales retention? So what is the retention payment? See, Saurav, if you applied, it clearly mentions what is considered as a part of the Pathway 1 salary Tismith or not. If you read the Google New South Wales website, they clearly mention. If you still have the confusion, you can contact us. No issues at all. Hitesh, which is a better option for than I would prefer 190, but you need to know that are you eligible or not. But if you're eligible for both, I would go with the 190. H. Bhatia, hi sir, a marketing specialist with 80 points, 490, 70 points. What are the chances? It depends on which state you applied and where you located. Sorry. Okay, I go to which one is better, South Australia graduate stream or skill work? Graduate stream I would prefer because that's how the states are giving priority in between the priority. For example, if they have more than one streams, they give the priority to graduates. It's same like the Northern Territory if you go with that. So other states might adopt that thing as well. So, but that's my personal suggestion. I would go with the graduate stream. Obviously, if you have the experience and the rest of the things. Right. Okay. Instagram Udeshya 0003. Sir, which state is best for community services? Good point. But I need to know your whole story, man. It's not easy to answer just based on this thing. Love to know 91 in accounting in Victoria. Any chances for the Victoria? If you're working in Victoria, get the salary above 100K if you want to improve your chances as an accountant. Rocky, do you still recommend to study childcare in Sydney for Feb intake or you want to get the PR within 2 years? So childcare, what do you mean the childcare? I said 3, 4, you have an employer sponsorship or how you going to do it? Or you mean the ECT? Rocky, I think you have a confusion here. Mozo. Okay, I'm scheduled to civil engineering transfer Western in 91. Currently employed and living in West Australia. That's a good thing, but the problem is with the schedule 2, many people are eligible. Most of them are eligible in that. So the competition is very, very high. I'll still try to improve the points, Mozo. User, how long the processing time for 160 RT visa lodgement date? Processing time, guys, I don't remember the processing time, but you can ask me the migration question, but you need to Google it, you will find the answer. Only Shabin MIT को course change करदा refund ਹੁੰਦਾ एक fees. Only Shabin MIT को course change करदा refund ਹੁੰਦਾ एक year को fees. Bro, आपकी समझ नहीं आ रही, clear लिखो यार. Just write it clearly, only Shabin, please. User, when can I expect the grant? I wish I could answer this question. Mojo already answered to your question. Tyler's Point, South Australia. What do you mean Tyler points in South Australia? You need to see the last invitation round that happened 2 days back. You can get the idea from there. Milan Farhan, 80 points in analyst program. So what's the question, Milan, on that part? How long does it take to get a phone and grant it has been entered for the assessment? Honestly speaking, phone and one that takes forever, I would say, more than 1 year, maybe around 2 years. Balwinder Pal Singh, 186 telecommunication network engineer visa applied in August. When can you expect the grant? Around 17 months is the processing time, Balwinder, but it could change with the time. Okay, so anything we can do after getting a refuse for student visa extension? Of course, you can do. If you're onshore, you can apply the ART, and the best thing you can do, you can contact us because the ART the bill has passed, which means they won't rely on the oral thing, they just rely on the submission. So having a good submission with a strong supporting documents is very, very important. Shiva, apply student visa offshore and come back before for it to expiry, you can get the bridging visa. Yes, of course, why not? If you can't, then let me know. Rocky, do you still want to study? I already answered your question. Rocky, Mia Farhan, I need to know what's your question. Osama, what the processing for the 482 after invitation? Which invitation, Osama? Promax Homes, New South Wales rounds expectation. This is the only thing you can't ask me because New South Wales, you can't predict the New South Wales. This is the only state that do not have any commitment, I would say. User, can we leave the employer after 186 is granted? Yes, but just check your contract. In terms of visa, should you find? Anush Thapa, why too much rejection? For which visa? Now let's go with my Facebook team. Okay, sorry, now let's go with my Facebook team here. Bhatia, I'm offshore, sorry. Marketing, see, I need to know the state, Bhatia Saab, which state are you eligible? Hitesh Lanki, my wife completes Master of IT hours of Niche PY. She has 75 points. What a chance for 91. Hitesh, bhai, where are you located, firstly? If you're not no experience and you're located in South Australia, how would you be eligible? That's my question. Okay. Guys, I'll be live for another 5 minutes. I hope I'll try to answer everyone, and I do apologize if I missed anyone's questions. Okay, I got my change age is changing 2nd March, and same day we'll have a South Australian invitation on. Just email them. It depends on if your age will change at around at night time or before the invitation. You have to just sort out this thing with the South Australia. Hard tech, otherwise you can book an appointment with me. I'll have a look. Average grant time for students from offshore, I would say 7 to 8 months. I would say, yeah. Okay, Kevin Chaudhary, Dave's 80 points, 190 New South Wales. You need to check if it's in the occupation list or not. If yes, then chances are very less. Akshami, hello sir, what are the best pathway for fresh nurses to apply for Australia? Depends on what did you do, GNM, bachelor's or what? Rubal Singh, hello, I am on a ART student visa refusal. Can I apply? Of course, you can apply. Depends on which bridging visa you're holding. Shaheen Pathan, can I Uber driver lodge 482? You mean to say Uber driver as an occupation, Shaheen? I would appreciate if you can clarify this thing. Now let's go back to my TikTok team. Okay. Anishta Pass subclass 500 rejections are there because of general thing, because officer thinks you're not a general. The only thing you can just need to win at the ART, which I'm good, very good at. Master Shah painted 75 New South Wales, please. See, for the New South Wales, English and experience, 2 things matter. Check which one you have. Only Shavin, does MIT refund the fees if I have to change the course? I have to pay yes. You can get that one if you see the offer letter. It clearly mentions refund terms and conditions. Otherwise, you can contact my team. I wish you the good luck, only Shabin. Ram, I'm a dentist from India, 43 age, presently in Canada, work any option. There are a lot of options. I need to know if you're married or single, if you're employer or not, what your history, how much experience do you have. Diksha Potul, I'm currently doing ECT and working as child care in New South Wales. Chance. What do you mean child care? You working in child care, but on which position? Educator or the ECT? That's the question. Masters, I already answered your question. So, Katwal, any chance for restaurant manager for which subclass, which state? Harvey phone 9 processing time for ECT. Harvey phone 1 processing time is way too long, honestly, man. Guri Singh Ojla, unless it's nursing. Guri Singh Ojla, South Australia graduate working as a chef. They said, what are the chances? Paji, what's your, how much experience do you have and what's your English score, Guri? Because chefs are struggling, so they have to work very hard on their English and experience. Ram, I'm married 15 years. I don't need to know from how many years. Kashmiri Cafe restaurant manager, investment is 71 for 90. It depends on which stream you are eligible, Kashmiri. And you can see the last invitation round, that will give you a clear answer because I don't know which stream you are eligible for. Muhammad, can you get the PR if you are on Bridging the E? Yes, you can get, but depends on the which pathway you will choose for the PR. That matters a lot, right? Okay. Guys, thank you so much for joining. And the last question I will answer on the TikTok. Mac Chaudhary, IT करने के बाद 10 points claim, specialist education. Yes, you mean to say masters in IT or research in the STEM sector, you can claim, otherwise not. Guri Singh Ojla, proficient English more than 1 year. I would say focus on the more points, otherwise move to out region of the South Australia. Thank you so much, guys, and do apologize if I missed anyone's questions, answers, so because I need to leave. Thank you so much.